This time for reals, nothing weird. And don't go up because that's the wrong way to go. Okay, first level complete. Beep 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 beep. Okay. Movement is alright so far, so hopefully I keep going like that. Problem is not these first levels. These first levels are very simple. It's more about in the future when I have to deal with a lot of bunch of bullshit, which I usually tend to forget. Where is the way that I have to go, and that's a problem. Like how I'm doing right now, should have gone straight down instead. It happens sometimes. It's like sometimes I just the levels fuse together in my mind. Something that I have to fix myself, but hopefully with a little more practice I don't have to deal with that problem. There's a strat that I'm gonna try to learn in the future, which is a way to just go straight to the end from here without having to go all this way around. However, I tried to look for it and I have no idea how it works yet, so might as well just go in normally. I'm gonna put my microphone closer because I think that I'm way too far. I have to go up. That was close, but I will take that. I think I have to go to the right. Yes. There's a cage that I'm not gonna get. Just too far to the left. And that's it, level done. I have 3 cages, which should be fine. There's 2. One I'm gonna get in the future. Now time to relax, I guess, because there's not much I can do here, only to wait. I can get the lumps on the way, doesn't matter. I don't need the lumps in this run, just cages. And I believe the max that I need to get is 20, if I remember right. For the last checkpoint, it's just 5 each time, more or less. So as long as I'm getting some cages here and there, some are on the way, so it shouldn't be a problem. There's just a couple that grab extra. Probably there's some better cages that I can grab instead of the ones I'm grabbing. Well, but I haven't played this game in a long time, so I don't have the route very much remember at all. And it was a really chill run back in the day. There's a really good runs after I stopped playing. Okay. Next level. As long as I don't fuck it up, the boss should be fine. Like that, for example. I pressed the button that I wanted to press. That's just a couple seconds that I lost. Only one more. I just wanna be safe here. I don't want to like risk the throw here. Okay, it was left up, right. It wasn't that bad. Okay, I need 2 cages here. Let's see if I remember right. Probably the ones I'm gonna get is not the ones I should get, like optimal way, but it's the one that I remember, so might as well grab them because I don't want to be out of cages. There's one here, and that's the one I'm gonna get here. There's another one in the next part of the level that is on the way, and that one is gonna be the one that I'm gonna grab. It's funny because some of the enemies around here you can skip it just by jumping up, and that's it. You don't have to do much else. Or else that you really require to defeat them in order to continue. You cannot do it if the enemy's on the way. Like for example that one. They have like invisible walls over them, so you cannot just skip it. I was scared for a moment. I remember the platform for a couple seconds. Not gonna lie, this game is a lot of leap of faith. There's a lot of jumps that you don't know if you're gonna land somewhere. They try to put the lumps on the way so you have a general view that where you have to go. But other times I feel like that's not really enough. You still have to like hope that wherever you're going is the path that you have to take. Okay, level done, 5 cages, can continue. Now though, the next levels are a bit annoying in my case. I don't like much the Haunted Dreams world. There's one that is extremely annoying for me. So let's see. This one is very simple. It's just you just play Mario Kart without any kind of people around. You just have to avoid the obstacles. If I wanted to, I can grab the lumps, even though that for this run is not required at all. But there's not much else. You just have to be careful to not do what I have just done. The trick to this part in particular is you should try not to turn with the D-pad as much as possible. The best way is just keep going like this, hitting those pumps over there, so I can keep my speed, and use the right, the R and right bumpers. So you just move right to left to avoid the obstacles, basically. And except in this kind of cases that I have to like really rotate, so have to turn sharply. But otherwise, I'm trying to just you know. Hope you're going good and good luck. Thank you, Tharkatus. Yeah, I'm a really good pace for Adora's pace. This is my third run. After not doing this in a long time, so I'm quite surprised that it's going so well right now. I have to touch wood in the aspect that I have to. The start of the levels, the start of the game is not what I'm worried about. To be honest, is later on. 114 my PB, yes it is. It is 114 back in the day, which was a very terrible run. Not gonna lie, the runs that they have right now, they're really well optimized. My PB wasn't at all, but it's still there, I guess. And I'm still using that there as a reference for myself. If I do something weird, it's probably because I don't remember some layouts of the level. So I will probably have to like remember as I go. It's just some levels are so weird. And sometimes it's just like my mind just go over it really hard. Oh yeah, I need to grab this one. You do have a certain goal. Well, I want to submit this for marathon, a Spanish marathon. For that, my goal is 120. I believe 120 is like a really good amount, knowing that this game can be annoying in some parts and it can mess you up very hard and lose a lot of time. But my real goal, if I'm a part of doing that for marathon, is just probably get a better PB that I have right now. 114 is very 114.57 is very annoying. Not annoying, not very good. I can improve that a lot. You can see my summer best. My summer best 110.54 right now. And there's some strats that I saw from the world record that could improve my run, probably, if I know how to make them. For now, right now I'm just trying to follow a normal route, then trying to implement a few new things. Because if I try to go to the new things right out the go, I would probably not gonna be able to implement them well. And I had this submission in today. I have to submit it before the end of today, so I cannot, delay that much further. Yeah, I saw that payment got like a really good run. I haven't checked all the new strats that he's doing. I only saw in the second level a way to just clip through the wall and go straight to the exit. And I found that really cool and I want to learn about that, but I don't know how he does that, and I probably have to look at it better before getting into that. If there are more, I don't know where it is. Yeah, I just saw the beginning of the run. I didn't have like a proper check of all what he does. He did in that run. The only thing that I'm gonna... Oh, okay. The only thing that I don't like is the way that I'm losing inputs here and there. I suffered the last run I did. Which was yesterday, I got a 124. It was a 124 because I started to lose a lot of inputs in like very critical places that made me lose a lot of time. He told me you can always avoid the cancel helicopter input. Have you heard about that? No. No idea. Yeah, I lost 15 seconds and I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, that's a part of Rayman. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I wanted to read that, but I guess I had to be careful because this level is a pain. I don't like this level. Rayman blinking that you can helicopter. That's odd. I will have to probably check that out well, because right now it sounds like very bizarre. I'm just wishing, I don't know if there is some kind of a video that gonna look like with all the new strats and how they work. Because the only thing I have seen is the woodpecker, but I don't know if there's much of a more information about what they do, the runners nowadays. Because back in my day, there was like only one strat, one skip, and it's one that I found by a video somewhere on YouTube that was basically you can just clip through a wall when in the level that you can just helicopter infinitely, and you can skip most of the level that way. That one I found when I was looking at things on YouTube, and I implemented on my run. But like I said, back in the day when there were like 1 or 2 people running the game and no one else. I was the first runner to implement that. I don't remember because it has been a while. Perhaps is the case, but I cannot tell you with 100%. I'm not 100% sure. I did found the video. That's what I remember, but I don't know if someone found out as well and implemented before me. Of that I cannot really tell you. It's been a while. It's been like, I don't know, easily 8 years, 10 years. Yeah. By the way, if there are any mods that are currently on the site for video watching, like checking the submissions and all that, do you know if there's someone active at the moment? Looks like Tex is. I may have to talk with Tex then. Mostly because I started to move every single video that I have of my PBs and all that into my YouTube channel. So they have to re-verify it because it was like 5 or 6 PBs that I did back in the day, and one that is my actual PB. But because they need to check if the video is what it is actually the PB that it says, someone has to re-verify it. And they're still there for a couple of weeks. So I was going to wonder in the Rayman 3 community, well, Rayman 3 channel, if someone is checking that out. Yeah, exactly. I'm still doing the transition. I still have a lot of PBs that I have to recover. I don't like this jump. So probably have to still look for even Rayman 2 stuff. So shouldn't be really any work, at least as long as the all runs has already checked. Yeah, I know. I definitely know that. It's just it is important that they check it out. Is that is the actual video, and it's not like I don't know, me playing bilateral or some shit, you know. I understand that. It shouldn't take too long, but they have to check it out, and I'm totally fine with that. I'm not gonna lie, this level is annoying. Did I say that before? Because I'm gonna tell you again that I don't like this level. I'm not losing time again. I don't know why I'm losing time in some of the levels here. My guess is that I really did a good job on the runs, on those levels in particular, but I don't get how right now. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be very safe with this guy. I would probably lose more time because I think back in the day I did some kind of strat, so I can just skip a little bit. But I'm gonna be extra safe here, if you guys don't mind. It's not gonna be a good run, a good time. But at least I can continue, which is important. I need to finish this run. Okay, yellow. Good. That's good. That's good. Ouch. Okay. It wasn't that bad, actually. Okay, it was right. And I saved time. Like I said, my run must be a roller coaster when I did it back in the day. This is the level that you like, I'm guessing. The infamous level. Oh my freaking mind. Holy shit. Infinite death glitch. I don't know exactly which one you're talking about. It is the one that basically you cannot go through that part of the level anymore because it is just glitch. And you will die there over and over unless you restart the level, the game. Yes, okay. But I think it only happens on emulator or just me. Because I haven't heard if it happens in real console. Holy shit, I should have gone down. Well, whatever, I guess. Oh shit. Well, one death is annoying. Two death is more annoying. Yeah, I have to be careful on that part. probably did this level first try when I did it back in the day, because I'm gonna lose time. Whatever, I guess. Not really happy for that run, for that part of the level, but I know that some levels are annoying and it can definitely happen. That's why I said 120 is my go-to for the marathon. It would be, I would probably get even less, but with this game you're not very 100% sure that things like that will happen, and you have to redo like a whole long section. If this one wasn't that terrible, it wasn't like a really long section, because I had a checkpoint over there, but imagine, I don't know, what is one of those levels that is like you have to wait in a platform for a long time, avoiding the obstacles? I don't remember the level right now. Something River. River of Fire, something like that, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. No, then it's not River of Fire. It's something else. It's the next. It's the last level of the world, not the previous one, not the first one. This one is alright, kinda. I mean, the platforms that are just floating in the air, you have to avoid the obstacles. I don't remember the name, so you have to figure it out what I'm talking about. It has been forever, so don't mind if I don't remember the names of the levels, because they're forgettable as fuck. Oh well, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the names of the levels in this game. Damage boost. Just because I know that was at the end. There was nothing to worry about. I could do a lot of damage boost in this game, knowing that you can recover your health back after you complete a section. However, I don't trust this game, to be fair. Sometimes, so no for now. Ooh, okay. You know, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, nice and easy. That was too risky. It was fine, but that was risky for no reason. I'm probably gonna lose a little time because of this, but I guess getting one extra won't hurt in this situation. Holy shit, I was scared. But that bomb could have just destroyed me. I was right at the mercy of the game. I didn't enjoy that at all. Holy shit. Okay. Is this a level that I'm gonna try to use the strat? However, I know that it's very risky. And I could fuck it up. So hopefully it doesn't happen. Okay. No down. I want to see a bomb up. Okay. I have to be careful. I need to have as much health as possible for this strat. Okay. That's part one of the strat. Okay. I'm gonna be safe on this part, okay? There we go. And that's the strat. That was the video that I found long time ago. I don't remember it was just simply showing that you can clip out of bounds, or it actually showed the full strat of going all the way and skipping most of the level like that way. Get out of my way, please. Thank you. I need that one. Oh my god, Rayman and his magnet hands over here to grab everything on the path, okay? Oh, okay. That's fine, one hit is fine. I have a lot of health for this part of the level, so I should be fine. Should be right at the end as well, so... And even that, I lost time. Holy shit, okay. Like I said, I don't remember exactly what I did in my run. That I did so good some levels that now I'm unable to compare against anymore. This is one scary level. I don't trust this level, so I'm gonna be very focused. One death here is very painful. Freebie. I should be close to 20 at this point. Maybe 17. If I'm alright, I'm not sure right now. Like I said, 20 is, I think it's the max amount required to beat the game. Ouch. Okay. I saw the writing on the wall. I'm not gonna risk it. Those enemies are very... They made a lot of damage, so... I tend to forget that. And that is... I'm gonna lose time here. For sure. But at least I wanna get is a death in this situation. Right there, wrong direction. I think it was this way. Yeah. I. There we go. That was... This is not gonna be very good fight. I failed the first one. But at least it's done. It always happens that I tend to forget. Okay, I'm in this part of the lab. I'm in this part of the hub. Where I have to go? Right, left, up, down. I always get confused. I'm gonna take the damage here. Have to start risking a bit if I want to recover my time. Okay, I cannot take any more damage anymore. Unless I want to get a game over. Well, not a game over, but... I can risk a bit, but also I have to make sure that at least I survive the level. Like I said, I don't trust enough the game for him to be nice. Okay, that was good. Ok. ¿Qué tal, Carlos? Gracias. ¿Qué tal la Semana Santa? Bien, de hecho voy a jugar al Genesis con Genesis al Blueprints. ¿De qué va ese juego? Lo he escuchado ya varias veces, pero no sé muy bien de qué trata. Ok. Como puzzle tienes que descubrir misterios y tal. Ah, guay. Pues a ver si algún día me pongo a ello. Y lo juego. Me lo anotaré a ver si puedo jugarlo en algún momento. Échale un ojo al stream del vídeo. Es puzzle roguelike, bastante innovador. Ah, interesante. No sé cómo funciona el tema roguelike con un juego de puzzles, pero suena bastante guay. Vas sacando cartas que son habitaciones y cada habitación te va dando cosas diferentes y el objetivo es llegar a una en concreto. Ah, guay. Pero entonces me imagino que debe estar diseñado para que cualquier elección que hagas de habitación puedas resolverla. O sea que serían como pequeños escape rooms de por sí. Entiendo. Porque si no, no entiendo cómo podrías hacer una habitación que requiera una otra habitación y a lo mejor no tengas esa carta. Bueno, es lo que pienso, no sé si es así. O sea, ya me dirás tú. Escape room es la casa entera, digamos. Cada habitación es una pieza. Según lo juegues puedes llegar al final o no. O sea, que puedes no llegar al final. Sí, a lo mejor eliges las cartas mal. De roguelike. Claro. Ok. Bueno. Pues está interesante, la verdad. Lo voy a intentar guardar ahí anotado en algún lugar para echarle un vistazo. Es que ahora mismo creo que el juego que le estoy dando caña ahora es el Yakuza Kiwami 2. Y bueno, todavía me queda un poco para terminarlo al 100%. Con eso tienes horas. Sí, ya, lo sé, lo sé. Y además como encima la intento hacer al 100%, pues imaginarás tú pues cuánto tiempo me supone cada juego. Bueno, vamos a jugar. Vale, muchas gracias por pasarte, Carlos. Pásalo bien. Me da un ataque cardíaco como me caiga ahí, tío. Bueno, por lo menos los bichos no me andan por culo. Oh, have to go back to English, sorry. My mind just changed. Okay. I'm stopping a bit more just to make sure that I finish this level. This is one of the levels that I'm very scared of because it's very easy to die and lose a lot of time. So I'm just trying to make sure that I don't die, basically. 3 seconds is not that bad, but you know. I'm just curious about where I'm doing wrong in some levels. That I'm losing, comparing to my PB, I'm losing time. This level is scary just for one particular part of the level, which is the next one. This one is fine. The chase is alright. The other one is just dealing with a lot of spiders. Having to go around. I can try to not get them to damage boost, so I don't have to like deal with some of them. But it's very easy to like get to a point of being 1 health and dealing with a lot of spiders yet. Which, let's see, I'm gonna try to be a bit safe here. If I take damage, it is what it is, but that one's fine. This one I can take that because it actually helped me out. And I get 1 health back, so I have 4 for the next section, which is the hardest on this particular. Can you go move, please? Thank you. Okay. This is the moment when I have to be careful. Yeah. You sometimes you don't want to, but you get hit anyway. So have 19 out of 20. Okay. I don't like the position that I'm taking for these attacks. It's gonna be fine at the end of the day, I believe. But I'm just have to be careful. That's it. Okay. Done. Getting the last power up of the game. reminded that I still need to grab one more cage. So it's important that I grab it. I think the one that I'm gonna grab is not the optimal way, but it's this one. So now I have 20. I don't have to worry about more cages anymore. I kind of like this level. I got hit by the random ceiling over here. Okay. Death. No! Shit! That's... When I saw that I was way too down for the... to grab, I saw that I was going to die over there. That's lame. That's a stupid way to lose time. That's very, very dumb way to lose time. Almost right at the end of, of that section in particular. That's so lame, dude. Yeah, all the time that I got lost right over there. Cool. That's very sad. I was probably gonna get a PB, kinda. Very subtle PB I could have gone, but now it will all depends of the dice of the final boss, which is something that I don't want to count on. I'm surprised by that movement, but everything went fine, so I will just roll with that. Okay. I'm gonna lose a little bit of time here, for sure, because on my PB, I used the full strat to skip the entire level. However, I don't remember this try right now. I remember half of it, so I'm probably gonna do half. Gonna do the second part. If I just don't slide and die, I guess. Okay. Okay, second part. I believe that I have lost 20 seconds or something, probably. Which again, that means that if I want to get a PB on this run, requires for me to do perfectly the boss fight, which it's not a position that I want to be in. Level done. It is time for the boss fight. Wish me luck. Okay, that's the first input loss over there. So that's not good. That's a very terrible start. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oof. Very scary. First fight. First part of the fight. Now is this. One hit KO second part. Everything that I get here is one hit KO, basically. Like that. And the worst part of the level, the worst part of this fight is coming up soon. Because this is kind of fine, but the last attack is the one that you can lose all your progress. Start from the beginning. Okay, RNG time. Holy moly, okay. I got a PB. I think was last hit, if I remember right. That's how it's played. I'm gonna recheck again on someone's stream, real quick. But that's even though that could be like 3-4 seconds after that, but that's a PB. It's like I said, my PB was a really terrible PB back in the day. And this run could be improved a lot. It's still a lot. There's still a lot of mistakes here and there, and I just by doing the game normally, I can just rush it off like 1 minute or 2 easily. Then that will become the moment of, you know, dealing with the with new strats and all that, because I don't believe the 58 that is the world record right now doesn't use some kind of a new